Okay, hello guys, welcome back. Today we got a Mazda CX-7 AC blows warm air. The owner of this very car came by recommendation from a customer that found me on the internet. So now they did actually say that it makes some rattling noise each time they are out of traffic. And I suppose that's gonna be an AC compressor. So I made a recommendation that the compressor is gonna be needing to be replaced, which they agreed. And I replaced the compressor. The compressor looked very terrible, I must tell you guys. However, some other problems that are popping in that actually made me want to make this video to direct your mind to where you need to look at when you have this problem. So first thing, let me show you the compressor. And after replacement, there is no power coming to the compressor. So after showing you the compressor, and I show you 4 places you need to check, 4 to 5 things you need to check on Mazda CX-6 if suppose the AC is blowing warm air. Or after you fix it and you recharge the system with refrigerant and it still blows warm air and there is no power going to the compressor, meaning that the clutch is not going to engage. For this 2010 model, it is not a variable displacement compressor but a fixed displacement compressor, not a regular kinds of compressor you may be seeing. So let me go ahead and show you the compressor. Okay, before I show you this compressor, please promise me you're not gonna scream. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Voila, now you can see it. I have never seen a dirty ass compressor like this ever before in my life. But the very good thing is the inside is so clean even when I bring it out. So that is what actually gave me a relief sight that the inside will not need to be flushed because the inside is clean and the oil coming there, the sanity is very clean. So let's go back to the car. Okay, while trying to resolve this issue, the engine of this very car actually looked much more dirty, like that compressor I show you right now. So I want to show you guys just a little bit thing I did have to clean the engine up and look at how clean it is. Now if you know how terrible this very engine looked previously, you're actually going to know that I did a very marvelous job to this very car here. Now where do you need to go when you got a problem where there is no power? First thing first, you want to check this pressure switch here, make sure that none of the wires are disconnected. So that's the first one. Now the second place you need to check is this very fuse box here. You pop it. When you pop this fuse box up, just a little bit moment. Okay, here underneath this 15 amp fuse here, the 10 amp fuse is what you need to focus on, which when you flip it here, you're gonna see just about a fuse somewhere around here, AC 10 amp fuse. So that's this fuse right here. If it is blown, then that's where the problem is. Now I want to go ahead and show you next fuse you need to check in within the dashboard compartment. You come over here, you pull this guy right here, and it's gonna be this fuse right here. You want to check this fuse and make sure that it's not blown. If that is intact, then the last place which you want to be checking before you call this a wrap is where is the compressor relay. The compressor relay is not actually within this other side here. Now I want to show you guys a little bit thing here, just an extra knowledge. If suppose the blower motor, okay, let's say that the blower motor is not working, probably maybe it didn't get power on the CX-7. Where is the fuse at? Well, you're not going to be finding the fuse within the dashboard area, which you suppose you should be finding the fuse. This is where the fuse. Show you pop this fuse, this very box here, and it's a little bit secretive, but I'm gonna show you guys. Now as soon as you pop this one open, this is another place you need to pop open here, and it's gonna be this very 30 amp fuse. That's what controls the blower motor. So make sure that it's not blowing. You want to perform a continuity test between here and here, or use your amp probe. So if it is intact, then you might be having a blower motor problem. but here make sure you cover this very well. Now the last place you need to find out where the problem is, why your Mazda CX-7 is not bringing power to the compressor, is the relay. Let me show you how this works. Before the power goes to the relay, is routed through this 10 amp fuse here. Now if from this 10 amp fuse it supplies the relay, so the relay is obviously not here, and this is where the relay is. And when you pop this guy up in here, we have a two relay, we have a spare, an empty slot. This one here is for the horn if suppose the horn is not working, and this is your AC relay, the AC magnetic clock relay. So you might try to swap these two and see if it gets power when you put down the AC on, or you try to wiggle this while you have the AC on and see if if the compressor clutch is gonna engage. Let me on the light. So there you go. Now for this very Mazda CX-7 here, 2010 model, it has a smaller pulley. I did have to change it to one with a bigger pulley, and I have to change the belts because it demands so right now this guy here and the rest of bunch of other things which I've taught you guys is the cause why you're not getting power to the AC compressor. And what is the wiring harness for the AC compressor is right there with black wire with a red tracer. So I do actually believe that you guys find this very information very helpful in troubleshooting why your car AC compressor, a Mazda CX-7, and maybe some other models from 2010 model is not getting power. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with some others who might be having a problem with their car AC, specifically with Mazda 6. And let me give you one last tip. Now suppose you like how this engine looks very clean and you want to wash yours, the only thing which I will tell you to do in regard to this is to cover this very alternator right here. Find something to cover it up, except you want to wash this car and the alternator inclusive in the morning when the engine hasn't heated up. And when you wash it, you gotta give it like 6 hours for the water to dry, or you might find a hair dryer to dry the water here out before you start the car, else you're gonna be running to the power store to replace the diodes or replace the alternator completely. But if you don't want to go there, you might just find a nylon to cover this up. Then you can start using your spray gun anywhere here, and it's completely safe. It's way more better than Toyota, because the latching of this very spark plugs coil here will not allow water intrusion into the spark plug area, and therefore the car is gonna start just fine after you finish washing the engine. So guys, I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.